All right, people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. So we're gonna discuss the Jamaica Tier 2 competition. And as you guys know, the Tier 2 commission has passed. This is now the 10th week. I do believe that maybe this is like one of the first official videos. I've done videos on the Tier 2, but this video in particular, I'm gonna tell you where the teams are coming from, how are the teams doing. The two teams that I think and I would make it to the Premier League, and also based off performance and based off what I've seen, and certainly my expectation of the follow-up of the competition. So you're going to see the group, you're going to see the match for the games for tomorrow. You're going to see what the table looked like, so you can have a better idea of what is happening in the competition, and just a little bit more information where that is concerned. So before I get into that, as you guys know, please do smash. Well, let me just give you guys my channel. Just give a shout out to our channel members. First, the two patrons, which are Raymond Austin, Ravon Bennett. The channel members are the original Zilla, Jeremy and Swaby, Rose Gold, David Beckham, Feather 5, Black Icon 40, Kyle Wallace from the Reggae Boyz Supporters Club, Lee Bell, Marsden Ricketts, Jamil Winter, Roko Reacts, Devon Hughes, and the Ellis Worth. My respect for you guys. You guys really help me. If you want to become a member of the channel, go into the description. You'll see there, get access to perks and all these good things. So you can join us. This becoming a member actually helps me continue with the program. Alright, so let's get enough of the talk. Let's get straight into the meat of the matter. Let's look first. I won't go here first. Let's have a look at the table. Let's have a look at what the table looks like. That's the first thing that I should have done. Let's look at what the table looks like. So this is the table. This is what the table looks like, people. All right. There's a few things that I need to tell you guys. So let's have a look. First of all, let's analyze each team, where they're coming from and how their season is going so far. So let's start off with the team at top, Treasure Beach. As you guys know, who knows Treasure Beach? In St. Elizabeth. So Treasure Beach is the team that represents St. Elizabeth. They are at the top of the table, all losing one game and drawing one. They have been on very good form. I saw them against True Juice, and they look really good to me personally. They had a fight. They had a lot of fight. They had a lot of determination. Even though they defeated True Juice 1-0. Even though I thought that I was told that they actually played the game without 5 starters. So I'm saying certainly that's actually a good deal for as it stands right now. So next team we are looking at is, so they're doing pretty well to be at, well, they're at the top of the table, so they actually can say that they're the best team based off the where they're at. But where performance is concerned, I personally believe that Racing United is a team which I think they are the one who's going to go to Premier League. I can hands down say they're one of the teams that I personally believe they are going to the Premier League. Solely on the basis of the performance they played very good football. They are a good unit, a really good team, a well coached team, and they have been pretty much good so far. They have lost one game, and that one game that they lost was against True Juice. They have drawn 2. As you can see, they're on 20 points. So Racing United, they're represented. They're coming out from Portmore, Gregor Park. So apparently, well, they will fall under the St. Catherine Federation. So they are basically repping St. Catherine. Let me just give this a good. So they are basically repping St. Catherine. Next team is Lime Hall, who is in 3rd position and pretty much tied with Racing where point standing is concerned. Lime Hall, they are a good team. I haven't seen Lime Hall. Did I see Lime Hall? No, I haven't seen Lime Hall yet. So based off where they are on the table, that must have meant that they have been having a tremendous season. They have only lost 1 game. They have drawn 2. And they have drawn 2 also. So they are tied on points with this. So there's not much I can say about Lime Hall. I was told that they play good football and they are a good unit. That's what I was told. Lime Hall is a team reigning out of St. Anne. Number 4 position in 4th position we have Med Forest, team from town. Big issue right now between Kasafa and JFF where Med Forest is concerned. Apparently, let me make it clear, Kasafa wants to push Med Forest out of the the Confederation in regards to not allowing them to come back into being a part of Kasafa, which is the town region school. So I don't know the legal aspect of that. I personally don't know the legal aspect, but that's the information that I've gotten. I don't think it's right. Personally, I don't think it's right. What I'm hearing is that there's a likely chance that maybe Medforest would end up falling under the bracket of St. Catherine. I don't know how that will work out. I don't know. But Kasafa apparently don't want anything else to do with Medforest. Now, the whole reason why Medforest and Kasafa is in this problem is solely because Medforest want to go to the Premier League. So they went and participated in the Tier 2, and you guys know that Kasafa is a big no-no where the Tier 2 is concerned in Kasafa's eyes, and that is a situation, a lot of mix-up, bungler mix-up people. And that is the situation where that is concerned. So apparently, Medforest, and I did a program on it already, and you know that JFF and Kasafa, well, they have been at war for a long time. Not war, but they have been at friction for a long, long time. And JFF is actually now taking a stronghold on the disparity between both federation in such, well, both federation in such a long time period. So JFF is saying, hey, we are the big man, we run things in Jamaica. Kasafa said, you guys don't know what you're doing, you don't understand. I'm just using context. So that's based off that. And we know to structure our thing or whatever. So, and that's where the problem is. So that's Medforest. Medforest, a good unit, a very good unit. I do think that I will see Medforest in the top 4. I do believe that we'll see Medforest in the top 4. As you can see, they're in the top 4 right now. I'm speaking going down to the final day. So Medforest, they in 4th position, 19 points. Next up in 5th position, we have True Juice, St. Catherine as well, Lindsay Bagwalk. They are in 5th position. Struggle again. And True Juice, in regards to what I've seen individually, have so much quality players. I don't know what the problem is. They're on 17 points. They've lost 2 games and they have drawn 2. And they have to fix up. Albion Mountain, the team that haven't lost, one of the only team that haven't lost a game so far in the competition. And they're the only team that haven't lost a game in the competition. They have won 4 and drawn 5. They're on 17 points as well with True Juice. Albion Mountain is coming from St. Mary. They're running out of their team that represents St. Mary. So they have been doing well where that is concerned. Then we have Falmouth. And you guys know Falmouth. And that's Trelawney in 7th position. 16 points. And you can see the difference is so close. It's extremely close. If Treasure Beach should win the next game, that will push Treasure Beach far away. Because True Juice have a tough, True Juice have an easy game coming up, but Racing have a tough game coming up. So it's I think Racing's going to play against Treasure Beach. If Treasure Beach defeated Racing, it means that Treasure Beach will suck on 22, Racing will jump on to 23. So that's going to be an interesting game. Is it Racing and Treasure Beach? I'm going to have to check. I think it's Racing and Treasure. Is it Racing and Treasure Beach? Is it Racing and Treasure Beach? Give me a sec, people. Let me check. Let me just check. I do think it's Racing on Treasure Beach. I do think so. Oh no, Albion Mountain. Okay, so Racing are playing against a team that haven't lost a game as yet. So as I said, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, so we're going to go to the max fixture. So anyways, next matchup we have Reno all the way from Westmoreland in 8th position, battling, trying to get himself in a comfortable position, about 13 points. I think there's only 4 more games to go. They have to do something. They must do something. I do believe that anything below 15 points is going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be really, really difficult because between 15 and first, between 7th and 1st is only a 6 gap. A 6? Is that 6? Yeah, it's only a 6 gap difference. So it's quite close. Brownstone FC, they are also the team coming out of St. Anne. Brownstone FC, as the guys know, I would say Mount Pleasant 2.0. These are the youth teams for Mount Pleasant. And so far, they are doing quite okay. I saw them; they look good. I just think they need a bit more consistency. And 10 position Portlanders. I saw Portlanders from last season, and they are very inconsistent. They are a team that they have players can do the job, but they are too inconsistent. Wadada, Portlanders. The name says it all. Portlanders, Portland. We have Wadada. You know Wadada already from St. James. All the way out there down that. Is it what? Irwin? Irwin and Irwin. Irwin and Hughes? No, I think of Irwin. I remember which school and use as an home pitch. But yeah. So then we have Baptist Alliance. The Baptist Alliance is from St. Thomas. York Oval is their own pitch. They are coached by Craig Butler, but they just break out of the lower third of the bottom half of the table. Well, the relegation battle. It's difficult for them because they are struggling and they concede quite a lot of goals. So they don't have anywhere going. They just have to try to keep their head afloat and stay away from relegation. Now the two teams in relegation, Hopewell United from Hanover. They are a team who are trying to keep their head afloat, but unfortunately, it's not a good look for them. It's really, really not a good look for them. And then we have Downs from Manchester in 14 positions. So 13 and 14, 1 and 1 points. So Downs, it seems that Downs going down, actually. I can't see them coming back from this. If they can put a small run of form and maybe win 2 games, just 2 games, it'd be difficult. But we will see how that one goes. So where the teams are at, so I've covered all the aspects of where the teams is concerned. Now let's have a look at the next match day. So June 3rd is the next match day, people. And these are the games. These are the fixtures. We have Hopewell versus Reno. It's a good opportunity for Reno to put some points on the board. Then we have Wadada versus Portlanders. Another good opportunity for Portlanders to put some points on the board. We have Racing versus Albion Mountain. Albion Mountain, the team who haven't lost a game as yet, versus one of the very good and dominant team in the league. So that is going to be really, really interesting to see. It seems as if Albion Town cannot lose, they are more likely to draw the game. If the weather conditions gets better, this could be the game that I will do over the weekend. Then we have Brownstone versus Falmouth. Falmouth is actually a good team. They have good players. Brownstone, the young team, a lot of young players. This is going to be a tough game. This is certainly going to be a tough game. I'm not going to give any prediction. I'm just going to tell you guys the scoreline. You guys do the predictions in the comment section. Then we have Treasure Beach versus Med Forest. So we have first versus fourth. This is a tough game. This certainly is a tough game. Down by Treasure Beach, Bread Sports Complex. That's gonna be a really interesting game. Then we have Baptist Alliance versus Lime Hall. Lime Hall who's actually in pole position. This game is gonna play down by York Oval. So this one's gonna be interesting. Baptist Alliance really struggling to get some points on the board, going up against Lime Hall, a team in the top half of the top 4. And then we have Downs versus True Juice. Downs who are struggling to score goals, who are struggling to keep clean sheet. They are struggling in every aspect, going up against True Juice. That's going to be an interesting one to see as well. So I think I've covered everything, people, where that is concerned. And it has certainly been a decent season in this competition so far. 4 games, as I said, 4 games to go. After tomorrow is going to be 3 games, and I would love to see what the end product of this tournament will be. The finals, the structure that I'm still not sure if I'll be able to do the finals, because the finals will be on the 25th of June, and on the 25th of June I have a starting of a competition to be done on the 25th, so I won't be able to do the finals. I'm just giving you guys that heads up from now. I won't be able to do the finals, unfortunately. That's just how it is sometimes. I do apologize where that is concerned. So I think that covers everything. So hopefully you guys are doing good. This has been a little more information where the tier 2 is concerned. Give you guys some updates on exactly what is happening in the tier 2. The teams that I see for top 4, the teams that I think will make the top 4. I'm going to say first, I said Racing. I think Med Forest is going to make the top 4. I think Treasure Beach is going to make the top 4. And I think True Juice might make the top 4. It solely depends on the type of True Juice that we see on a more consistent basis. So Med Forest, True Juice, Racing, and Treasure Beach. So those are the 4 teams. And when you look at it, those are the 4 teams that actually have very good backing, financial backing as well, good quality players as well. And they look a lot more structured. But there's a lot of teams who I can say Limehall can push for it. Who else? I think Albion Mountain can also push for it to make the top 4. And also Falmouth. So these teams can also push for it. But this season it has been a lot more competitive than last season. Seen a lot more talented players as well than last season. A lot more younger teams as well than last season. So hopefully guys got some level of information. So take care of yourself, people, and I'll see you guys again until next time. MG Sports TV, people. I'm out. Boom.